Summer is right around the corner, and top dermatologists in San Diego are helping out when it comes to skincare.
Heather Lake is live in Solana Beach with 3 best products to help your skin today. Hi, Heather.
Today, Shali and Raul, today we're going to talk about those products, but before we do, I want to get over to the treatment and the lasers that we're using here this morning. The lasers, it gets everyone excited, you know. What are we going to see here? So I want you to show me how this is working on her face. I'm Dr. Melanie Palm at Art of Skin, always working on folks here in San Diego and making sure that they look beautiful. All of us, though, the problem is that we have this beautiful sunny weather and our faces are in the sun all the time, especially when it's like 80 degrees in February, which we've had this year. So what are you using on her and how does it help?
So we're doing a little spring cleaning. This is called ResurFX, and I often combine this with an IPL or photofacial. That first step, the IPL, actually clears up brown and red, and this actually goes after collagen. So it helps with skin texture, it helps with fine lines, it helps minimize pore size, and it's very easy. Patients can put on makeup right afterwards. They're just a little bit swollen for a day or two, a little bit pink for a few days, but I tell working women this is something you can do on a Thursday or Friday, be back at work on Monday, and no one's going to know.
Okay, and this is something that we should do regularly, or is it something that's lasting? I think that's always something people are wondering about. How much am I going to have to spend, and how many times do I have to do it?
So typically on a younger patient such as Mandy, she could probably do it 2 times and have a really nice result. If somebody's heavily photo damaged, this is something we're probably going to do 3 to 4 times initially, but then just once a year to maintain.
Okay, you can tell that you're a little bit red right now, and I want to know, is this uncomfortable and does it hurt? What does it feel like?
It doesn't hurt at all. It feels like nothing, and she numbs me before, so I don't feel anything.
Okay, so there's sort of like a numbing agent that goes on, all of that obviously safe for your skin. You have some products. I want to get straight to these because everyone is wondering, if I don't have time to do the lasers and all of the high-tech stuff, what can I do just at home today?
Absolutely. We'll pick up the May issue of InStyle because I'm in 8 pages of it and I talk about some of my favorite
8 pages? That's so exciting.
It's super exciting.
I love it when our local girls get into the big magazines. All right, sister.
But I picked out a couple things. So I do talk about in the article combining a sunscreen. I love Elta MD. It's a zinc-based sunscreen along with vitamin C, which antioxidant helps protect your skin against pigmentation and against free radical damage. What happens when the UV touches our skin?
So vitamin C morning and night?
I love it in the morning, and that way you have it through the day. At night, I'd love you to use a retinol or a prescription strength tretinoin. We've got a retinol here that's our Art of Skin one, and that helps do a ton of things. Next to sunscreen, it's the best thing you can do for your skin. It builds collagen, it helps fine lines, it helps with pigmentation, it prevents precancerous spots in some instances, and it helps other things penetrate a little bit better.
Okay, before we go back to the studio, I want to show this picture because this is a famous man over here in San Diego. You may have seen some of his wonderful photos. This is Aaron Chang, and he is obviously a photographer who's always in the surf, always in the sun, and you work on his skin. So tell us what you did to him. And this similar to what you were working on with the lasers today.
Yeah, so Aaron's usually jetting off to Fiji or something exciting, and it's hard to get a hold of him. So we actually did the IPL and ResurFX, what we just demonstrated on Mandy, to be able to rejuvenate his skin. And he had such a nice result, even after 1 treatment, that they were calling him baby face at work.
Really? So they were kind of giving him a hard time for it. They should be saying high five and good job, right?
Yeah, they were very impressed by it. We've actually had other employees come in because they were so impressed by Aaron's skin.
There we go. Melanie, thank you so much for all this wonderful information. Shali Raul, I am living by vitamin C. You know me. I'm always running, so I'm trying to put the cap on and be outside, but it's like you got to keep putting on the sunscreen all day long, especially with, you know, it's the reasons why we love San Diego, but the reasons why our skin is kind of taking a beating.
You know, every once in a while I'll get the note and that people will ask, like, what do I use on, and there's not a day, a moment that doesn't go by. If there's one thing that I put on my face every single morning, it's sunscreen.
Sunscreen.
Before I put on my face. Yeah.
And I wear a baseball.
Check and check.
Check and check. All right, good.